Alright, so here's the 2000 Cadillac Eldorado ETC. It's got the 32 valve North Star engine. That's for sale. The whole car, not just the engine. And I'm going to show you here. Take you on a walk around, show you some issues, show you, well, everything there is. Alright. As you can see, there is you can see wet spots on the cement. Now that is not leaks, that is I just took it through the car wash, as you can see in the pictures on Craigslist. You can see the water on the car, of course. It does have a few, like I said, minor issues cosmetically. Got this right here, some minor scratches. Let's see here, a little bit of trim right there. As you can see, it's kind of like the Picasso effect. You don't see it from 20 feet away. Oh, there you are, some more minor scratches. Nothing too bad. I mean, still very nice cosmetic car. Here's the back end of it. As you can see, there's some scratches right there. And I plan to buy some touch up and get that touched up within the week. Now, when I bought the car, I bought it from my boss. He said he was planning on scrapping it. And I asked him, well, you know, how could you do a thing like that to a Cadillac? And he said there was over 200,000 miles on it. And he said when I bought it, the starter was completely out and the water pump was going out. Well, I bought the water pump and the starter, and I did the water pump myself. And I was really hoping that the starter would have been an exterior mount starter, but anyone who knows about these North Star engines knows that it's underneath the intake manifold. So I figured I didn't want to mess with all that, and I just took it in the shop to have it done. Pop the hood here and show you the engine. I do have documentation for all the shop work, and I do have receipts from O'Reilly's for the water pump and the coolant I put in there. Now, I was very concerned when he told me the water pump was going out. I asked him if it had ever been overheated. He said no. He said he had a mechanic look at it, and the mechanic said it was the gasket on the water pump that was leaking, which is very common on North Star engines. So, you know, I replaced the water pump, put some coolant in there, and I've never had a problem with it overheating. Here's the engine. Also, when I got it, the battery was completely shot, so it also comes with a brand new battery. Let's see here. See if I can see the cranking amps on this, which I can't. Of course, it's a pain in the butt to get to. But that should be on the documentation, how many cold cranking amps it is. Of course, you know, they also replace the intake manifold gaskets, as should be done whenever you remove the intake manifold. And the engine's a little dirty. You can see there's a little dirt here where the car wash didn't get. Open up the trunk for you. Another thing about the trunk is, where's it at here? Alright. This trunk button, the fuel door, the trunk button, neither one of those work from the inside. And I'm thinking it's an electric fuse that's blown. I'm going to look into that and possibly get that fixed here in the week. Also, well, I'll show you that when I get to the inside of it. We'll open up the trunk here. It's got a 12 disc changer. Not sure if it works. I've never used it. You got your spare tire here. Looks brand new, as does the jack. Well, I mean, not brand new, but you do got a jack. Oh, let's see here. Some more dirt where the car wash didn't get. Show you here. Don't gotta slam this trunk. You just close it. Electronically close the rest. Show you how I open the fuel door. Got a screwdriver here, and I just stick it in there and pop it open. Alright, now I'll show you the inside. The inside, for the most part, is pretty clean. As far as rips or tears in the leather, there's virtually none. When I bought it, like I said, it had been sitting for 2 months, and put some fuel injector cleaner in there and clean out all that old yucky gas. And also bought a new serpentine belt for it, just because, you know, we've had some cold nights and the weather and whatnot, I'm sure, have taken effect on the serpentine belt. I plan on putting that on within the next few days here. Alright. Where did I put my keys here? They're still in the trunk, I think. Oh, here we go. Now, this keychain does need a new battery. I mean, the locks do work on it, and it does unlock. But you gotta be really close. Like I said, the battery's old on it. Just need a new battery for that. As you can see, there is a service engine soon light, and I had the mechanic scan that. He told me it was an O2 sensor was out, and I'm sure there's an exhaust leak because the exhaust is kind of loud. Not loud enough that it'll get you pulled over, but you know, it's loud, and I'm sure that's what threw it off. As you can see here, there is a cosmetic plate like that. That's missing. I'm still debating whether I'm gonna buy that and put it in. Like I said, it's not too important, you know. It's something I think if the buyer finds important, well, then they can buy it. Here we go. The driver's side window does have electrical issues. I can hear the motor turning in there. I think the motor shot on it. Probably going to replace that within the week. As you can see, passenger side works. No issues there. This does not work. Looks like someone botched that job. I don't know. Did a non-professional job. I'm pretty sure those wires aren't soldered in. They're even hooked up right. I haven't gotten into that. I'm going to look into that within the week. See what else here. All the seat controls work. Excuse me. All the lights work. You can see the sunroof works. It's got a door you can close on it too. Open this back up, get some more lighting in here. Radio works.
Do it up. I'd like to hear some Stone Sour.
Make that happen for sure. Like a party.
Heater works, air conditioning works. Let's see if I'm forgetting anything. Here you got radio controls on the steering wheel as well as temperature controls. It does need new wiper blades. I'm probably going to go ahead and replace those. does have hookups for the satellite radio. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the key out and show you that the remote lock does work, for those of you concerned about locking your vehicles. As you can see, it just worked. The alarm went on. There, it unlocked. You gotta hit it twice to get the passenger side to unlock. Yeah, it's a nice car. I don't know if I mentioned this, but like I said, I did drive it down to Cato a few days ago, and when I say Cato, I mean Mankato, Minnesota, and did just fine, no issues. I've been keeping an eye on the temperature gauge and the coolant level, just because the water pump, like I said, was replaced. And if you get someone who don't know what they're doing when the water pump goes out, I mean, it's very easy to overheat an engine. But I haven't noticed any of that. Haven't had any overheating. Haven't had any coolant leaks. Alright, this should conclude our video. If I think of anything else, I'll make another one, and then I'll take you on a test drive.